Hi, I'm Laura Hauk with Christ Connections to Education. I decided to bring you a video this time, not in my garden, but in my home. I wanted to give you a quick overview of the history of Christian involvement in education in the U.S. If you have been considering Christian schools or homeschooling for your child, but are hesitant because you're unsure if these options to public schools are going to be trustworthy or even good, then listen to this video to see how our involvement in education as believers in the United States has been very influential. We have always been involved in education in America early in our history, from primary education to universities. We have been influential literarily, spiritually, and culturally. As early as 1636, Harvard University in Massachusetts was established by the Puritans, founding Christian sect of our country, for the purpose of providing clergy support for their Congregationalist churches. And this continued into the 18th century. The first divinity school in Harvard opened in 1816, and Harvard's mission statement at its inception is, I quote, "Everyone shall consider as the main end of his life and studies to know God and Jesus Christ, which is eternal life." Isn't that something? And the Puritans also in the public arena insisted that towns with 50 or more households should have a teacher. So in Virginia, the first college in 1693 was the College of William and Mary, and that's in Williamsburg, Virginia. Rhode Island, Brown University, founded in 1764, later introduced into their charter religious freedom and freely admitted students from all denominations. Dartmouth reached out to Native American Christian converts in 1769. And when churches in America were experiencing revival and unity between denominations, there was an encouragement toward pursuing higher education that led to the opening of Princeton University. Before 1820, did you know that it was sponsored by evangelicals and 70% of colleges and staffed by them? And there were also 27 Roman Catholic colleges before the Civil War. So formal education, even before mass education was started, uh, was by the American Sunday School Union in Philadelphia in 1824, and they gave basic education to lower and middle class students. There were 70,000 Sunday schools established during the 19th century. So, and there were also like many publications that the public bought. They were written by evangelicals with great influence in the areas of theology, history, science, and current events, widely used and read by the public. John Carroll was the first Catholic bishop in America, strongly supported education, brought priests and teachers over from Europe to staff schools and churches and mission societies, founded Georgetown College in the 19th century. The Sisters of Charity in the 1900s staffed 47 institutions by the Catholic Church. In the 1960s, new Protestant academies were started in response to the secularism taking over public schools and universities, and they were organized and funded by parents and churches. In our 1970s, media giants started many new colleges and universities. Jerry Falwell, Oral Roberts, Pat Robertson, Jimmy Swaggart, John MacArthur. By 1984, the Catholic Church had 239 colleges, 319 seminaries, 731 hospitals, and 9,500 primary and secondary schools. And so this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are other people by names that I could have brought up who were like famous college presidents, etc. But it's just to encourage you as parents that yes, you can trust Christian educational institutions with your child's education. Great education, spiritual formation, crucial to their success. After all, it's part of our historical DNA as believers to be involved in education. And I live in Southampton Roads area of Virginia, and we have many wonderful schools and a large homeschooling network. But it can be kind of a daunting task to figure it all out, where they should go. So if you would like to explore Christian education options for your child, I offer my services freely to assist you. And please contact me. The information's on my website. And thank you for listening to this video.